Hello, Kim and Harry and all of you. We are back for another episode of Disco Elysium. Let's see what's on the agenda today. Okay, we need to go talk to Plaisance and the dice maker. So let's go do that first, because we can do that rather quickly. We have seemingly a lot of checks we can go do also.
What have you found?
Wait, actually, hold on. Can I buy a book from you? It's necessary.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover.
I want to buy
Nearly
the one
all
about the devil
It
woman.
is a bestseller for a reason.
Well, perfect. Interact. The frontispiece of this old paperback features a muscle man in chains kneeling before a salacious-looking woman on a regal seat. A bonfire lies between the throne and the man, casting shadows on the wall, and the shadows of the vixen's headdress looks like a pair of demonic horns.
The edges
Interact.
of the pages are worn and smudged. A lot of people have read about the devil woman's altercations with the Hemdall man.
Look at the
The
back
jacket
cover.
copy proclaims, "Man from Hemdall returns in his most exciting adventure yet. After crashing into a strange jungle, cannibalistic natives abduct his only surviving comrade, Noble Tiribold. Before Man from Hemdall can mount a rescue, he is ambushed by a tribe of female warriors and taken to the ancient citadel of Cloud City, where a mysterious and wicked queen rules supreme. Will Man from Hemdall be able to escape his dire situation and find his missing friend?"
And it's a great question, but also, does he want to escape his dire situation? Flip through
You
the book.
open the book to a random page. Man from Hemdall, wielding his two Zweihanders, is carving
It's a
through a sea
Zweihander.
of savages, his visage fixed in grim determination. His arms, whirling like windmills, are soaked with the blood of his enemies. Mangled corpses litter the battlefield. You flip to the copyright page. This book was written in 38.
Gritty and heroic.
Berserker rage burns in his azure-hued eyes as he brings glory and honor to his long-lost Hemdalla tribe. From the village of Hemdall, the ivory giant roars like an ice bear, and the winds of Gatla howl out his name.
Give me more,
Man
give me
from
more.
Hemdall rides on a gilded griffin,
Ooh.
his golden mane billowing in the breeze.
Ooh.
Both Zweihanders sheathed on his back. He is off to war. Will he conquer his enemies? Will he conquer himself?
Onward, will he?
The steel muscles of Man from Hemdall gleam in the humid jungle air. Yet the man does not sweat. In meditation, his soul drifts in the frigid northlands he calls home.
Holy shit, this is so me and really get into the book. You know what? Yeah.
A passage reads, "The man from Hemdall looks up, his eyes blue as the mountain lakes of his homeland. He rarely speaks, but now his voice booms in the darkened throne room. Do not try to sap my masculine essence, wicked temptress.
Damn.
Son of Hemdall will never succumb to your seductive wiles. Thine spells are no match for purity and strength of will. Brothers of Hemdall, stand above the vices of flesh, for it is weak and corruptible, yet mine is forged in gore and strife." Queen Lydiana just laughs, a sultry and salacious sound, then says, "I have grand plans for you, Man from Hemdall." She gestures her diabolical hand toward an array of potions and unguents. "First, you shall please me. Then lead my armies against the vicious cannibals. Not a muscle moves in the face of the Man from Hemdall. Yet inside, there is turmoil. This goes against all he holds sacrosanct."
Wow, this is epic.
In
I want
the
to see how
final
long they'll
pages,
let me go.
Man from Hemdall mounts Galavarin, his mighty griffin, and turns his gaze to the horizon. Queen Lydiana is dead,
Oh.
but an army of cannibals is storming the gates, and still there's no word of trusty Tiribold. To find out what happens next, you'll have to pick up Man from Hemdall and the Three-Eyed Skull, available in fine bookstores everywhere. Spring 39.
Wow, put the book away. Amazing. Amazing adventure. Okay, now I need to talk to you for real this time.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
I just bought a book. Disrespectful. Oh, we need to talk to her about the dice maker. I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Neha, and she's a novelty dice maker.
Novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery?
No.
Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
No, she's just a businesswoman like you.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
Oh, drama. She says there is no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. She said it's just capitalism. Bankruptcy is a quirk of our economic system. The source is in taxidermist shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down upon this place. Honestly, I don't have an answer yet. There are still leads to be followed, like that strange radio computer thing. There is another entity more malignant, pulling the strings in Martinez. Perhaps in my travels I will cross paths with it. You know what? I'm feeling a little mellow. I'm going to say this last
Third
one.
order presence. Yes.
She lets go of the
A
pendant.
great, dark relief washes over her.
I've heard of these triactors. In certain occult literature, that's too dark to dwell on for too long, and definitely not in the presence of my daughter.
She gestures for you to be silent.
I
Understood.
understand everything, sir. Thank you for your descending into the maelstrom. I will keep fort up here, strengthen the wards, do my best. And if you happen upon the third entity in your travels,
Yeah.
may the Lord be with you.
Okay. She performs an X-shaped cross on her chest.
Well, this has been absolutely educational. If we happen on the third presence in our travels, we will certainly come back to tell you.
Which Kim will love to do.
Yes, the venture continues. In other waters. Darker waters.
Oh.
Should we get out of here before
No.
the vortex collapses?
No, Kim. I need to tell her something. I've found the actual source of doom.
What do you mean, the actual source? Are you talking about the third presence?
She remembers. Good.
Well, you know, we did just have that conversation with her, but yeah, she does remember. Is the presence, the entity, the malicious energy, however you may want to call it. My investigation has led me to discover a 2mm anthroponetic hole in reality. That's the source of doom, both in the commercial area and in Martinez.
A what?
A tiny hole. In reality, it may be connected with Pale, an origin point of sorts. It would explain why historically so many things have ended in failure here in Martinez.
Ma'am, what he's saying is true. We found an anthroponetic anomaly in the small Pinewood church down the coast. I don't mean to be an alarmist, and more research is needed, but it's not looking good.
It's not looking good.
But that's not in any of the ancient texts. How am I supposed to protect my bookstore from that?
You can't protect it. Not against Pale. Close up the shop and try to get as far away from this thing as possible. You can protect it with hope, by refusing to give up. That's what people have done in the past. By building a church, a place of worship around this thing. You'll have to find your own answer. I've spent too long on this quest as it is. I know I said I'm feeling doomy gloomy, but I think I'm gonna go with protect it with
You're
hope.
right, officer. I mustn't lose faith, especially now that Annette is finally settling in at school and making friends. No, we can't just leave. Besides, didn't I have some Sailite hope catchers round here somewhere? I must find them. Everything will be all right if I can just find them.
Okay.
Thank you for your help in any case. You're welcome back here anytime.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome. We have 2 points. We should think something before the day gets too far gone. We are thinking about Motorway South, but we can't think about anything else. But look at all the other things we have to think about. Heck-a-doodle-oo-roodly doodly. And so many that we didn't even find out about. How do you ever fully experience this game? If you're out there and you have not only completed this game, but you've seen multiple different paths, how long did that take you? Have we done this? I don't think we have.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor,
No, it's
like a dog for its master.
locked. Perhaps. I mean, we're so close to getting another. Oh, we can't. Why can't it? So we can never do this
The
again?
barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog.
Put a skill point into physical instrument, but physical instrument is done. So we would have to... We would essentially have to find one of these. Maybe we put some stuff into anti-object task force. It won't help us immediately, but I'm hoping it would help us after. What would we want to get rid of? One more door. Oh, I don't want to get rid of Wasteland of Reality. Oh, these ones are good with the learning cap raising. Maybe we could get rid of the litany of I mean, I like Contact Mic, but I don't know. Shoot. Oh, damn. That's a tough decision, man. Oh, wait. I need the flashlight. Okay. Let's talk to our dice maker.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Hold on. Do I have any outfit for Shivers? Or can I invest in? I mean, I only have one more Shivers that I would need to invest in. But I also have no pain threshold. That's probably why. Also, we're missing the blue stat right now, which I didn't realize. Let me see if we can do this just by changing our outfit.
Oh, it's you again.
Okay.
Are you looking for a die?
Why hasn't your business failed?
Aside from getting
Damn it.
naked, you're not sure what else to do. The building holds no more answers for you.
I hate losing skill points. Okay, I came back to
Very
pick up my
good.
die.
That will be 7 real for
Okay.
one universal die for Wirral Untethered.
Woo! Thank you.
It feels icy. Just holding this die in your hand sends a jolt of cold down your spine. Through the dark resin, you can make out a nugget of bone hewn from an alligator's jaw.
Wow. I have more questions about
I'm
the
listening.
building. About the intercom.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
Sure.
never mind.
Good. I hope it's clarified things a bit. What else?
Okay, I think I found the actual source
I
of the
thought
curse.
we agreed that the curse isn't real.
Yes, well, about that.
I'm listening.
She leans back in her chair, arms crossed across the chest. Just say it. There's a 2mm hole in reality located in a church on the other side of the canal. I think it may be related to the Pale.
Excuse me? A 2mm hole in reality? This can't be true.
I'm
I'm afraid it is, ma'am.
Oh,
Sona Lukanen killed the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, made the discovery.
I think after last episode, we were more so coming here to warn them to get out of here.
Sona is involved
And then
in
I
this?
told Plaisance to stay. She appears to take this in while the chatter from her headphones continues unabated.
So it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial area that's cursed. It's the entire world.
Well, I wouldn't say the entire world.
Just Martinez?
She gives you a reveal smile and takes a look
In
around.
any case, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have an answer, even if I can't claim to understand it fully.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we have 3, so let's... Heckaroni pepperonis. Let me see. Shivers. I think we only need Shivers for her. Let's do it.
Oh, it's you again.
Yes.
Are you looking for a die?
A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
Oh. This is still just a theory, but hear me out. I think I know why your business hasn't
Didn't we
failed.
already talk about this?
She asks as the wind continues to seep in through the cracks in the old chimney. It's because you're not in the same building as the others. This isn't technically the doomed commercial
What are you
area.
talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guilain 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
No, it used to be a coal plant. Touch the safety curtains. You're in a chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense.
She looks around the makeshift nest that has carved out for herself, bewildered.
Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
I'm just using logic. It's windy in here. You probably haven't properly sealed the chimney crown.
You're right. I should take a trip to the roof once the snow is gone.
Okay.
Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces.
Actually, it's only your workshop that's protected. You should still do something to defend your person.
She
which
starts
is
laughing,
fair.
her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
What?
Do you know what this is?
She raises her hand to reveal a piece of metal shining on her index finger. Your lucky charm? Some kind of award? It looks like a regular piece of jewelry to me. I don't care what it is. I only came to tell you about why you haven't failed yet. Your lucky charm? Some kind of award?
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents.
Oh.
I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
And why are you telling me this? This is more our speed, though. Is to say, see, the curse is real. I bet you didn't run this little jewelry shop from the protective depths of the chimney.
No, you're right. I didn't.
She laughs again, but it sounds rather small and sad.
It wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed.
Well,
And now you're telling me what?
she closes
That
her
it was
eyes.
all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
Don't call it a dump. You've made it nice and cozy
Yeah.
here.
Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it.
Yeah.
That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending or an entirely different world.
She picks up a pair of dice from the table and examines them under the
But
light.
anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
She gives you a tired smile. Oh. Oh. Okay. Wow, we actually don't have that many tasks left. Okay, get a reality lowdown from Joyce. Ask another about the tattoo's possible meaning. I don't know who else there is to ask this. Joyce's info on the lynching. The jam mystery. Find out who the lady driver is and where's her lorry. Come up with a suitable location for a giant antenna. Get 2 signatures for Everett. We should maybe go talk to him again and see if we can lie. Perform an advanced analysis using HE coordination. Hand-eye coordination. Right. And how do I do that? By talking to Kim?
Yes?
Wait! What? This standard 24-sized role-playing die can be used to get results for several dice. It's made of alligator jawbone cast in acrylic resin and embellished with frost motifs. Looks like a minuscule blizzard is stuck in there. Note, look at the map tab and the journal to see which white checks have opened. Oh, have I interacted with this
The
bullet?
bullet is still safely sealed away in
No.
a plastic bag bearing the
Okay,
RCM
try to
stamp.
determine what type of weapon shot this?
A rifle, Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46 millimeter from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique.
Make?
The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you.
I do.
The dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the commercial area. It's unusable, sadly. If it were, the bullet would probably fit the chamber.
Is anyone still making these
No,
rifles?
But Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. The quality was appalling.
And who uses Belmargrave rifles these
Antiques
days?
enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, A few lucky jamrock bangers? You're looking for the same thing you found in that hidden weapons cache, only in working order.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? Bullet?
I think I know where this came from. Dangle the bag
Okay.
thoughtfully.
And?
The shot probably came from a Bell McGrave rifle.
An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez, or anywhere in Ravachol, really.
Why not?
Sure, there's some arms trafficking, but the laws prohibiting the use of breech loaders we inherited from the monarchy have been effective, from what I've seen.
Okay.
Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end.
Worth what? Getting shot? I think we should have more powerful guns. We're the law. Makes you consider every shot. I like it. Worth what? Getting shot?
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. After the first shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier.
Oh.
But back to the investigation.
Seems we're looking for an antiques enthusiast. Could the victim have been mixed up with some foreign guerrilla fighters? Have well-armed jamrock bangers started crossing over into Martinez? Yes, something mysterious is afoot with this antique bullet type. Maybe we're looking for an antiques
Doesn't
enthusiast?
seem that likely.
Okay.
But we'll check out all possible leads. Next step, finding the gun itself.
Okay. Okay, what else do we have? Locate a working firearm that shoots 4.46 ammo. Determine whether we still need to check the island and the boardwalk. Help Egghead with the beat. Ruby left the village and went up the coast. Explore the coast for signs. Okay, so that's the main thing that we'll do. The cargo container door has opened. Right. Well, I did say that maybe I wanted to go over there. So, let's do that. May I have... Nope, that's not what I
A
want.
colorful
Again, I'm obliged.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Batiste makes you feel better or something.
Damn. Our morale is healed, but for how long? That's
Okay,
so
here.
expensive.
I hope Saint Batiste makes you feel better or something.
Thanks, I guess. What's happening over here? Why do I have a... Oh, the precarious world. Seems like the point of this game is victory, the absence of defeat on all fronts. Victory in business ventures and creative undertakings, victory in love and over other people, political victory, ideological victory, hell, even sexual victory. Definitely a lot of object-based victories too. Having things and not losing them, one problem though. Not a lot of victors in sight. Everyone's mostly losing. Why is that? And how do you not lose? I think we're just gonna obsess about sexuality again. And we're gonna think about the precarious world. I kind of want to think about, like, there's so many funnier things that I want to think about, and I feel like magnesium-based, the life form, would be good. Oh, or maybe the cleaning out the rooms. I'm gonna internalize the cleaning out of the rooms. Sorry. I changed my mind last minute. I could get rid of something else. So just as a heads up, when we finish this, Outer Wilds is on the menu. I'm gonna take maybe like a week or two to wrap up some additional recordings for Death Stranding, which was just gonna be a long project that I take my time with. Just in case anybody's interested where we go after
before
this.
the cargo container.
Okay, can I put on a rhetoric outfit?
You're back
Okay.
before the cargo container.
28%. That's
Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If any, despite the dirt that
Did it?
surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you.
Hello, is there anybody
The
in
door
there?
stands silent.
Satisfied, detective?
A wry smile crosses the lieutenant's
Try
face.
again.
If there's someone in there, I'd like to talk
Just
to
like
you.
that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
Oh.
Ahoy!
Hello?
Go in!
Mega rich light bending guy. Okay.
You can't be serious.
The smile disappears. Sorry, Kim. Sorry. What? Hello?
man stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel the overwhelming presence of capital. The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review.
Squint?
Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted, and echo.
Interesting.
Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an
Right.
aneurysm.
Right.
Don't think about it too hard.
Okay.
In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Hello.
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors today.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand
What?
every word he says. It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything. Voice doesn't escape from him.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
What you can see of his body appears composed in a sharp summer suit and yacht shoes. Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time.
There's
I don't
genuine
meet a lot of
surprise in
people
his voice.
outside my circle these days.
Okay.
Anyhow, my name is Rustam Diodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual. And you are?
Mr. Diodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
Harrier Dubois.
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you very well.
Thank you. Thank you. How did you become so
oh
rich?
Lord, not this again.
What's the matter, Kim?
Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, sure, Kim, I think it is.
Kim, I can't even... I can't even count how many times that's happened. Because I think you're delusional. I think you should
And
calm
yet,
down.
it never seems to get us any closer to solving the case.
Right. So you want me to think. You don't know. And also, maybe this is the case. You don't know.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Grad.
Okay.
All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
Okay. What's it like being an extremely high net worth individual?
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work.
Right.
You got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level.
What?
But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what.
Okay.
Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really.
Not really. No, now you just get to live. You're right. Capital accumulation is its own reward. Don't you think that you should use your great wealth for the glory of your fatherland? You're a thief. People out there are working their asses off while you chill here. Ooh. Not wrong. It's great that you've done so well for yourself, but don't you think you owe some of your wealth to the rest of society?
Sure. And they benefit when I buy things to stimulate the economy. Do you know how many jobs it takes to build and maintain a racing yacht?
Hundreds?
Dozens, at least. Of course, in the future, it will all be automated. But my point is this.
Ew. What's your
Every
point?
man gets what he earns. It's the height of tyranny to take that from him.
Say nothing.
Capital makes one speechless, does it not?
Sure
Blinds
does.
like the sun that rises from beyond the horizon after a gloomy winter.
Hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place?
You know what,
That's
Perception?
you
You're
need to
so
ask him
right.
about.
There's something strange about
What do you
you.
mean?
His essence seems to signify actual surprise. Well, I don't know how to put it. You look somewhat a little
Are
different.
you talking about my chin?
No, I mean, I can't even see you. It's as if something is happening to the light.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weisswiesemann coefficient.
Or what?
It's some statistical thing. In essence, it says that when an extremely low net worth individual meets an extremely high net worth individual, some of the laws of physics cease to apply.
Are you telling me that you are so rich that light literally bends around your
Among other
face?
things. But calm down. I'm but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
I'm pretty
That's
calm.
good.
Kim, are you seeing this weird
I see
stuff?
nothing of the sort.
What?
To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is odd.
Am I high?
Yes. I imagine that does look strange to you. My container.
What are you doing in this container?
Robbery. This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time to think. By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
We're in Martinez, a district of Revachol, the former capital of the world. We're in Martinez. There's a pretty good hostel here called the Whirling and Rags. We're in Martinez. There's a cool church here. We're in Martinez. There's a creepy abandoned commercial area here. The former capital of the world.
Revachol. I remember walking its streets as a teenager. There used to be a bowling alley in Stella Maris. I wonder if it's still there. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself.
Why?
One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money.
Why don't you help them? You've got so much money, it can't make a difference to
There
you.
simply aren't enough hours a day to hand out all the handouts. It's like feeding seagulls. There are always more, and they never seem to do anything interesting with it, except more seagulls. Spending money is a matter of desire. I'm sure you agree. I don't have the desire for spending it like that.
So you travel from place to place via shipping
Smart,
container?
no? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to.
I think everyone is subjected to a high amount of advertising, but
Luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems, fail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
so you're saying being rich isn't worth
What?
the hassle?
No, I did not say that at all. Being rich is great.
Right.
Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
The bending light appears to wink. So you're a rich investor, right? Can I have some money?
Could you please stop asking everyone for money?
What?
It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to look worse than we already do.
Kim, I have like $2 right now. Why does it say I have 1575498 Because that's not correct. But Kim, I also can't afford to look any better than I do now. That's why I need the money.
It's perfectly alright. Based on your appearance, I can tell I'm dealing with a smart man. As
Oh.
you may know, us high net worth individuals do not have a lot of cash on hand. Investments and liquidity are enemies of one another. I think I only have coins for coffee machines.
Hey, I would take
Here's
coins.
3 real.
3 real.
How much can you get for this?
You know what? Thank you for your kindness.
You're welcome.
Let's
You know,
leave it there with him. His eyes narrow. The light seems to bend more
maybe
aggressively.
you can make that money grow. Come up with an
3
investment
real.
plan. How's that sound?
This is a proposal, not a question.
Oh.
These ultra-liberal types love losing huge sums of money on ludicrous proposals. Ergo,
Oh.
you should come up with a plan that's totally dead in the water.
Okay, hold on.
Thanks for stopping.
Can I do that again, but with a conceptualization outfit on?
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do
17,
for you?
17. I only have one level up point left. But they're red checks, aren't they? $28 and $28. Present a sound investment plan. Oh, or we could present an investment plan that is sure. I mean, that's more fun. More sure to fail.
Congratulations. You've
Okay.
somehow managed to fail at failing, which means, in a strange way, that you succeeded.
Oh, cool. You should invest in a
A
youth
youth
center.
huh? What kind of youth center?
A place to teach them practical skills, like teamwork and self-discipline. Come on, tell him what he wants to hear.
One dedicated to instilling liberal economic values in children from low net worth families. One to inspire the future leaders of tomorrow to public service. You know, a regular youth center with basketball courts and stuff to teach teamwork and other emotional skills. Probably wants the future leaders. Emotional skills.
No. You've got to think bigger than that.
Okay, the liberal economic values.
Without children, who'll be there to buy stuff in the future?
Yes, and if it doesn't work out, we can always repurpose the center as a shopping mall or private equity
When life
firm.
closes a door, it opens a window, yes? What's the expected return on this?
Highly educated, work ready, human capital ready to be directed towards any number of your vast interests. With human beings, there's always a risk associated, which is why we've got to hold on to the center itself as a fallback. The 1st
You're
one.
deep into ultra-liberal territory now. Good work.
Okay.
Very impressive. You've got a natural eye for unusual investment opportunities.
I know.
I don't normally do this without a formal pitch deck, but to hell with it. What's the point of being rich if you have to follow all the rules?
Wait, what?
It's a round of seed funding. This should be enough to prove out the concept and get things off the ground.
Thanks for the handout.
Remember, it's not a handout. It's an investment. And I expect to see returns.
That is so
The
much.
lieutenant stands there, dumbfounded.
You and me
His
both,
mouth
Kim.
opens slightly, then closes again.
Kim, are you
Yes,
alright?
I'm alright.
He pauses
Can
to
we get
cons-
going now?
Okay.
Now, was there anything else I could help you gentlemen with?
No,
The
I guess
pleasure
we
was
should
mine.
leave.
Unfortunately, I must be away soon. The next time we meet, I'll be expecting an update on my investment.
No.
Farewell, friend, and may your peace of mind guide you to happiness.
Well,
Wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
I guess I do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work.
What hard work do I do
Look at
exactly?
yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
Yeah. I fucking ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer.
I mean, yeah, I did take that bribe from that Joyce woman. Can't say I didn't make that Selene guy give some of his money either. Sure, and I got that giant novelty check from Evrart. You could say I took money from the manana guy too. Oh, and then there's pawning stuff off on that suspicious road guy. I guess I've made some gills.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die.
Okay.
Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
No.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
Because that guard guy riding my ass. The system is broken. Yeah.
Boo-hoo.
Oh.
The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this? Why are you so poor?
I don't know. Why am
Because
I so
of the
poor?
taxes.
The-
G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Really? Every time I
Every
sneeze?
time you wipe your ass. They got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony. One tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
No fucking way. I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now, opt-in. Are you sure that seems like a pretty big number? This isn't helping me solve my money problem. It's only making me into a free market. And what's a free market fundamentalist? It's a term applied to a strong belief in the ability of unregulated laissez-faire or free market capitalist policies to solve most economic and social problems. It's often used as pejorative by critics of said beliefs. Normally I like to opt into everything, but I'm not feeling the vibe on this, so I'm gonna opt
What
out.
are you, a racist? Don't be a racist. Be a cool immigrant,
What?
ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street.
I don't think
This guy's appropriating the emerging Boogie Street lingo as part of his sales pitch for the free market economy.
Well, if not being an ultra-liberal makes me a racist, then I guess I should be an ultra-liberal? You're trying to sound like a bougie street youth to peddle me this stuff, aren't you?
Yeah. Ain't it cool, Ryder? Ain't it street?
I don't think so. I feel so uncomfortable about that. I just want to see. We didn't have the thing signed, but when we first talked to this guy, we could lie to him. And I'm wondering what that takes.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
He leans forward to you, waiting. Oh, frick. For himself, is an organ in the great state organism of war. Also, looks just like me, is a living god, a member of the board. For himself.
And for his fellow man. That's right, Mr. Dubois. You're turning out to be quite the individualist there.
Okie dokie,
So,
artichoke.
You had business with me.
The last sentence is spoken more to himself than anybody else. Remember the container I asked you about? Turns out there's a mega-rich, light-bending guy inside.
Mega-rich light-bending guy? Oh my god. How did that get in there?
He's so rich he could get in anywhere. Slime like him must have oozed in through the cracks. He must have been in the container when someone accidentally closed the door. I don't know, he's so rich he could
Damn
get
it
in
to
anywhere.
hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega-rich light-bending guys.
No, you did not. Nothing can stop an innovative mind. I think he wants to take down the proletariat, Everett. Kim, tell him he was there. You know, some of him may have been a figment of my imagination. Kim, tell him he was there.
There was a guy in the container. But he didn't bend any light. That was in the detective's head.
Okay, Kim.
Honestly, guys, we might be moving all kinds of suspicious things through this harbour, but I won't be caught transporting the light-bending mega-rich. I have a reputation to protect.
What? Okay. Yes, for God's sake, you're a socialist. The mega-rich are people too. He was a nice man. Give me stock tips. Yes, the transportation of the mega-rich should be more tightly regulated. Didn't seem like he was safe. You should be honored by the presence of his magus. Yeah, no, for God's sake, you're a socialist.
Right, Harry. I am a socialist. I'm going to catch the mega-rich guy inside the container and harvest his energy to power the harbour's fog lights.
Okay.
I shudder to think what you're going to tell me next, Harry.
I did it, Everett. I turned it off.
What?
The shady brew. You told me to make it even shadier. I didn't. It had alcohol in it. Now there's no
Did
alcohol.
I? Well done then, Harry. I like not knowing about it, and I'm sure you made the right call.
Oh.
I spend the whole day delegating tasks, and it's a great relief to see people taking initiative.
Oh.
I don't even want to know what all of that means. Brew, shady, alcohol, turned off. I'm going to let the world surprise me.
Okay. Any other details?
Most certainly,
Oh,
Harry.
there was a
Nothing
bullet in the
brightens my
hanged
day like
man's
so
head.
they shot him.
He sounds pleasantly
He was
surprised.
shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard.
Fair enough.
What I do know is the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my two little policemen. Godspeed, policeman.
Okay,
By
let's
all
change
means,
the subject.
Harry,
Okay.
what's on your mind?
I mailed the signatures you asked me to get.
No,
Lie.
you didn't.
Oh.
I know the mailman, Harry. I know everyone and everything that happens in this town, and I know there's no letter in that mailbox yet.
Damn it.
Just like I know you'll get it done. Once you stop horsing around, let me know when it's done. By all means, Harry. See you soon.
Shit. That feels like one of the like that and making the decision to turn in the lorry driver feel like things I'm not allowed to go against. But I don't believe that. You know, I've played a lot of choices-based choice-based games. A decent amount, I would say. This has got to be one of the best ones. I don't even know if you would even actually classify it as that, but I have issues sometimes with the games that market themselves as choice-based and then have a rather shallow choice system. But this feels like it handles it really well.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Encyclopedia,
your face, adorned
electrochemistry,
with the expression.
interfacing. Use your chain cutters to fix the faucet.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. The faucet is
Nice.
quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place.
Just
You
might.
handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Oh, electrochemistry. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
58%.
It's barely cut. It's like something
Nice.
snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long.
Oh,
Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
oh, and that's encyclopedia. Let's do it. Oh, we don't have any skill points. Darn it. So close, though. Let's see. Okay. Ruby left the village and went up the coast. Explore the coast for signs. That's what we'll do. Oh,
Winter, slow to let go of Rivershell. Flecks some more wet snow from above.
look around you.
The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How does it
The
feel?
melting snow seeps through your thin clothes. Grandmothers don't let their grandchildren out dressed so lightly in this weather. You look around.
What's in the west?
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings. Crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles. Grey and red forgotten city blocks. What remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast.
And beyond
The
that?
waters turn black. Coal City in the shadow of San Martin. A boomtown. back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol. No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct shafts under their feet.
What is there?
Below the old mines, L'Océan Municipal, Revachol's underground cemetery. Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to Le Royaume,
Loverium.
where the Philippian kings were interred, with their doctors and their admirals. Mausoleums, burial chambers, leaf gold still remains on the double door of the morning.
That's where Kuna said he's gonna go.
Yes, to peel the gold off with his fingernails.
The Petit
Children
Rats?
under 14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums. And for fabled relics, their parents let them. They go deeper.
Deeper.
After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Seol during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent. 2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings. The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty. Did someone say untold quantities of cocaine? Drop everything immediately and go looking for this hoard.
No, wipe the snow from your
Few
shoulder.
Petit Rats return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. A small child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pockets. All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking.
Oh.
The snow melts on your fingers, turning to water.
And what's in the east?
The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it. Martinez proper, the district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism. Someone is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which a statue of Philip III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds.
And
A
further?
fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light from a building behind the fence reflects off its hood. Clean white light coming from the windows of a clean cube-shaped office building hidden amidst ruins. A secret.
Interesting. What's in the north?
An abandoned church that's being turned into a dance club. 4 years are hard at work there, making it ever harder core.
And further north?
A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves, sometimes hide out on nearby islets. Little dots in the ocean that are occasionally submerged when the tide is high and the weather foul.
And on the inlet?
The
islets?
remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock, a tent, old dishes and cutlery, long since abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among the debris, looking for a new shell. Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection, way beyond Martinez, a popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids with equally ample pockets.
Interesting. And on the other side of
Then
the inlet?
there's Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far.
Before that? Before the curtains are
The
drawn?
Bay of Revachol, vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air brinier than here. It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos, wild pines, Zam, Maurien, and at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol, the shadow of the coalition warship Archer, on perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to rise up against the market. You shudder.
And what's in the
The
south?
raised motorway, 881, separating Martinez from Jamrock. Vehicles whoosh past one another day and night, while those who reside in the labyrinthine alleyways beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush. And south of the 881 is the Pox.
The
Was once a
Pox.
park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center during a measles outbreak that killed many children.
Oh no.
Most everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding park ever since. The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off.
But
Heavy
still?
drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies, or just to overdose in peace.
Further
A line
south?
of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41. Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance. Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells.
No, it was home. I want more.
The stairs descend to central Jamrock. A man named Cooklove has a snow-covered stall there in the market across the bridge. He sells kebab infested with fly larvae to your colleagues who believe eating it will make them immune to food poisoning.
Ew.
Snow falls on the utility district, the library, the florist, the Sarah Mauritian restaurant that offers homemade wine, and also on the brothels and drug dens and the chop shops of the Zemyaki. All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike. At the center of this lake, there is a little ship. There are lights at the bottom of its hull. They are lights directed toward the seafloor, looking for something, like whiskers.
For
A
what?
chill comes over you, crawling down your back. The sand under your feet is wet. Somewhere in the south, tarpaulin flap in the wind.
And where is Ruby?
Near, snow falls into dark water. She prays, though she doesn't believe. There is a hum in the air. That's all.
Interesting. What's below
Layer
me?
upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage, hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle.
Tell me a secret of the Sands wind.
Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it. But who knows?
An old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. All right, stomp your feet for warmth, brushing
We
off
should
the
keep
snow.
moving. Who knows when the snow will let up?
Yes, we should, Kim. Yes, we should. Let me put... my tool in my hand. All right, he said she's near. And I looked in all of these, yeah? I think I only looked in the 2. Oh. Interesting. I think I only looked in... There were 2 that were yellow. And I looked in those. And then I thought, well, that must be where the hidden stuff is. Wow. Okay. That's Joyce in her boat. anything or anyone? Damn, gotta go back around. Ruby. Oh, Ruby. And I still can't do anything here?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
Oh, could this
The wind
structure
has
have been
blown
used to
From
take
here
the shot?
to the wiling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Okay. Okay. Just had to ask, you know? Anything?
Just dead and dying locusts, and the slow swaying of surrounding poor things.
Poor things indeed. I heckin' did that. This area is so dark. Maybe... Have we ever flashlighted? I can't believe these guys are here every day.
You see, a once bright
So
above the
closer.
mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice.
And how did this complete the ask
Felled
about Ruby?
electrical. How ironic. All these dark rooms. There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Could Ruby be in there?
She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there. Or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
Why do I feel like I know this
Indeed.
place?
Somehow you knew it was here. An urban ruin, gutted by looters that once used to consume money and dispense warmth and light. You
Okay.
felt it before,
Well,
when
let
it
me...
rained in Martinez, and you felt the cold of the rain. The feeling persists. It has been in you ever since.
Okay, listen to the wind.
Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
What was I even attempting to do here?
Trying to talk to the wind. The city, whatever you thought would happen,
Damn.
did not. And now you're just standing there with your hands fallen to your side. A prayer of sorts. to Revachol.
A prayer of sorts. Turn to the lieutenant. She could be anywhere. How do we
How
find
do we?
her?
I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography, at least. And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too.
Okay.
Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
And if that fails, if we don't find
Then,
her?
if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Right. He looks behind him at the dark red box, crumbling across
Walk
the
the coast,
chasm.
the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look where it already got you.
Interesting. And these guys don't have anything new to say to us?
Hello again.
I'm looking for a suspect. Have you seen anyone suspicious
No,
around?
I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
He pats his son's
So
head.
you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived anyway.
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that. A day off.
Leave. Okay, so you're saying return to the Feldmere and consult the wind if you don't know what to do. Other than that, keep searching the coast. Okay. Let's keep searching. Ruby. Can I do this yet?
A scattering of bullet holes is spread.
So heckin' close. And has he seen her?
Always my pleasure.
Oh. A door, a building, a hiding place. Could instigator be inside? Hey, and that's a great question. That looks like a hat. I'm like... We didn't find anything on the coast. Well, so far at least. Oh. Oh no, we're back already. Have they seen her?
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Kids, have you seen any bad people
What
around?
bad people?
One of the twins looks up, his mouth
I don't think
slightly
questioning
open.
4-year-olds without their parents present is going to crack the case.
Then
Okay.
we're definitely doing it.
Okay. Bye, kids. There's these guys we can question.
Tequila Sunset.
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around here lately?
Can't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
It's a touchy topic. He hasn't got laid in ages.
Oh.
He really has no idea who this Ruby is, sire.
I brought you some booze. Will you tell me about your
Of
name
course.
now?
Drink first, story later.
Here, I've got a potent pilsner. Okay, I've got some Commodore Red.
Classy.
He snatches the bottle and pushes the cork in through the
Hey,
bottleneck.
Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call Abigail, yeah.
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George. But around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual.
Oh.
A founder / junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Go
I used the
on.
profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
Wait, how many people did you have working for you? Did the jogging help? Wait, how many people did you have working
22
for?
full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
Did the jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
Oh, what happened?
One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
Oh, he shakes the bottle and makes a ringing sound.
His
Yeah.
eyes are your eyes.
Oh, okay.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see? At least, that was the plan.
Okay.
I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
And how wet are we
It
talking?
was a day not unlike this one here.
Okay, well this doesn't seem that wet.
I
but
made my way
okay.
back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless.
Oh no.
Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Ouch.
Ouch, indeed. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up.
Okay.
So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
You've got
I
to be
wish I
shitting
were,
me.
Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
Okay, so what happened
I
next?
rang my neighbors' buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation.
Damn.
People are naturally wary of ad men, you see.
Well,
One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on.
can't say that's ever happened
I
to
don't
me.
begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
One of the best scam artists?
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Yeah, okay.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there.
Okay.
But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that
Your
day.
luck is so
And since I
bad.
hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in.
That sucks.
Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
Not really, because that seems crazy that there was no solution to get in, like a locksmith, or I don't know, just breaking down the door, or...
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think?
I feel like there are some
nothing you've ever
steps
heard,
missing.
huh? Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now.
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Yeah.
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any ID on me. So they tossed me in jail for 2 days.
Yikes.
I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen.
Okay. There's this black point in the world, a hole. It's already claimed an entire commercial area. Maybe you're another one of its
This would
victims.
explain a lot. I always believed it wasn't my fault that I ended up homeless on the beach with these two bums.
He looks at his partners with a glint
God
of sadness.
bless them, though. I'd be alone without them.
Oh.
Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you.
He turns
Almost
his
empty,
eyes.
this one.
Can you and your pal sign this document?
What's it about?
He waves his hands apathetically.
I'll let my hand address the situation.
Okay.
Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman.
I've kind of heard.
I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone's got a pen? The pro's gonna do it.
No,
I got a
unfortunately.
freebie when I purchased a whole carton of cigarettes.
Wow.
Smoke cigarettes, get a free pen. Deals don't come any sweeter.
That's a great deal, Rosemary.
Thanks, Rosie.
He grabs the pen and paper and carefully scribbles on the dotted line next to Lillian's signature. Because this, once he notices, right, it won't actually matter. You've done a great service to the community, to RCM and to Revachol. That's it then. The deed is
Glad
done.
to have been of assistance.
He
After
gives
all
you a
this
thumbs
time, I feel like I've made a difference.
The
Yeah.
incapacitated drunk lay there snoring like an ancient rusting
Or
tractor.
they'll start building the community center before they realize.
Thank you for your help. Should we go and mail this? I think I saw a mailbox on the plaza.
Yeah, hold
Okay,
on.
what's on your mind?
Why do you keep losing all your
Good
stuff?
fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece Lycra tracksuit? I used
guess
to
not.
own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me. Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
Well, that's kind of sweet,
You
I
of all
guess.
people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
Oh. What was the what was the name of your agency?
My agency, man. The Boom Boom Room.
That's an awful name.
Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing.
That sounds like
The
shit.
color red, breasts, and oil painting.
Right. I'm kind of glad you lost.
I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high-concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy.
Well, okay,
I was
good for you.
financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
He looks towards the bay.
Sounds intriguing. What say you? art cop.
Mixing oil paintings and breasts to make ads isn't high art. It's just cynical wankery. That's so high concept. I have no idea what it means. Man, mixing high and low, commodifying culture, that is extremely my shit. That probably would be Harry's shit. I want to say the first one, but we're going to go 3.
I know. It was fucking awesome. Too bad I went on a jog, unleashing a cascade of doom that washed it all away.
What's up with the tracksuit?
What? You've never seen 100% Lycra before? Go on. Feel that primo material.
Okay, touch
Pretty
it.
nice, huh? This might be one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly.
This guy thinks so highly of himself.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is. It's like rubbing 2 jellyfish skins together.
What?
You feel about 15% less human for having touched.
Ew.
Randomized trials have also found Lycra, TM, to be associated with a number of exotic, highly malignant cancers. So you also have that to look forward to.
Oh, okay.
And then there's the smell. But you don't even want to think about that.
Yeah, let's not.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them any time.
And what about the other drugs?
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics? They're exactly what they look like.
Hey, tequila! You want to buy some speed?
No.
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
I thought he was a cool cop.
A gurgling sound comes from the direction of the non-responsive man.
And yeah, you're already acquainted with abs.
He points to
So
the man
yeah,
in the
that's
pipe.
basically us. We drink together.
And what's this about a lost
Tequila,
jacket?
it's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my Lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less.
Interesting.
Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila?
You mean this jacket that I discovered on the boardwalk and I'd cleaned on a whim?
Nah, this isn't it. Found? That's medium concept stuff. Totally not my style.
So you're saying there's another lost jacket out there somewhere?
It's a big world out there, Tequila. A lot of lost jackets in it.
I don't know
Don't know
about
why
that.
you think this could possibly be mine.
Hey, Doom Spiral. Ain't that the jacket you stole the other week?
Thank you, Rosemary.
Not on your fucking life, Rosemary. What's wrong with you people? Like I'd be caught dead wearing fawn, like some low-concept bicycle courier. Tell you what, Tequila. Why don't you just hang on to that one? I'll get another jacket someday.
Okay.
At least you got a nice jacket for your troubles.
Yeah, I guess. I want to hear the story of your name again. Do I? Have you got any more
I do.
stories?
But as you can see, my fuel tank is running
Okay,
quite
give him
low.
the
Not
potent
much,
Pilsner.
but it will do.
He grabs the bottle from your hand and uncorks
The
it
tale
immediately.
I'm about to tell you is an urban legend particular to Martinez. That said, I first heard it from a former bicycle courier in Coran.
Okay.
There are many variations on the basic story, and the details often conflict. What everyone agrees on is that nobody knows the exact nature or identity of the phenomenon.
Okay.
Are you telling the story of the headless...
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. Summer of 44. 17-year-old Gertrude Het is walking home from a late shift at the harbor. It's almost midnight. She stops for a cigarette near the canal.
The streets are warmed by a southerly breeze. The lights of a passing motor carriage bloom and fade in the distance. In the harbor's dark, her cigarette is a beacon, dancing alone. The image comes to you effortlessly, as though you'd walked the same streets yourself 1,000 times.
Okay.
Our heroine finds herself enjoying the peace and quiet the canal provides.
He looks up to the skies as if searching for peace himself.
What she doesn't know is that her peace is about to be shattered. From behind her comes the clattering of hooves. Startled, she turns around, and what does she see?
The giant of Coconut.
No, I told you this is a Martinez legend. It's a man with no head on his shoulders, wearing a found tracksuit, searching for the legendary found cap that went missing when he lost his head.
I have all of those things. Whoa.
Woe is right, my friend. Gertrude Head may have been the first to witness the headless found rider, but she wasn't the last. Oh no.
Okay.
Tell him about the two feminists by the locks.
Fuck, Rosemary, they were dating. No one said they were feminists. Everyone always misremembering this stuff.
This wouldn't be the De Ponte Delgado case, would it?
Oh.
What? You know it?
I've read the case file. But please, go
It's
on.
a real case.
Right. Early autumn of 46. Ula de Pont and Eva Delgado are fishing near the waterlock long after the sun has set. The wind picks up. A sky already dark now blackens. Water starts falling from above. The first cold rain of the season.
Two women stand on a small outcropping of rocks. One of them is wearing a purple raincoat. Thin lines reach out from the rods into the sea. Small droplets start appearing on the surface with increasing frequency.
The women are caught in the downpour. They act quickly. Eva gathers the rods whilst Ula turns around to reach for the tackle box.
Don't turn around. Don't turn around.
When she sees something, her shriek is so violent that the residents of the nearby apartment building believe lightning has struck.
Oh,
But
what?
there is no lightning. Only a heavy downpour and the silhouette of the headless found rider looming on the horizon. Ula
Okay.
makes a run for the shore, but Eva slips on a wet rock and disappears into the cold, cold canal with nary a sound.
Okay.
Her body is never recovered.
Oh, he looks you straight in the eyes. What did the case file say?
Naturally, Ula de Ponte became the prime suspect in the disappearance of Eva Delgado. De Ponte maintained that it was the so-called headless found rider and that she ran, fearing for her life.
He adjusts his glasses.
During
That's
the investigation,
so sad.
it became apparent that there was a love triangle,
Oh.
the third party being some small-time businessman. I don't remember the exact details. The leading theory was that an argument broke out on the jetty, and De Ponte pushed Delgado into the canal, then cooked up this stupid cover story.
Was she arrested?
No,
Do you think
she
it was
committed
him?
suicide before she could be taken into custody. They found her in the bathroom with a rifle, her face slowly peeling off the ceiling.
Oh,
Not a pretty scene.
not at all.
Man, that's some grisly detail. Oh well. Here's to another case closed.
I feel like it was him.
Anyway,
That was
that's the story
in the
of the
threesome,
headless
or in
found
the
rider.
love triangle.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Who was the headless rider before he died?
Well, Tequila, that's part of the legend. No one knows for sure. There are a couple of possibilities, though. Some say he was an undercover cop who blew his cover and got beheaded by the vicious gang he had infiltrated. Now he rides, searching for his lost found cap, plotting revenge.
O headless
Interesting.
brother, where art thou?
Others claim he was a professional jockey who veered off course during a steeplechase.
God, this guy
ended up
can
in
tell
somebody's
a
backyard and got
dumb
decapitated
story.
by. Personally, I think he was just some guy who hanged himself from a really tall tree, and the fall was so violent that his head came clean off.
That's stark.
Coincidentally, at that exact moment, a horse happened to pass under him, and his beheaded corpse mounted it, where it remains to this day. But then, no one really knows.
Okay.
For some reason, this does strike you as the most plausible theory of them all.
I've got a hunch that it was the undercover cop. I'd want revenge too. I bet he was the jockey. I've got to agree, your theory sounds the most plausible. Sure, why not?
Isn't it? All the pieces fit together perfectly. That's how I know it's right. Anyway, to each his own. You want to hear any other stories?
That's nothing. I've got an even crazier story.
Yeah? Why don't you go eat shit,
Oh,
Tequila?
okay.
There's no way you know a better one than that.
Fine, you're not deserving of my stories,
Damn
idiot
right it
doom
doesn't.
spiral.
So why don't you just shut up and leave it to the master.
Wow, I'm so done with this conversation. Whatever became of the headless
No
phone
one
rider?
knows.
I
Some
don't like
say he
him.
stalks Martinez to this day and can be seen near the canal when the clock strikes midnight.
Okay.
He won't, though, because it's just a stupid legend.
Aye. I saw him one night when I was right shit-faced.
Alright. Do you have any other urban
I
myths?
actually do have one. The strange... Do you have anything to
Right.
fortify old Doom Spiral?
Okay.
Tell me you got some story.
Nope,
It's very
I
hard
don't.
to tell a story when one's mouth is dry.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
I'll be seeing you.
let's step aside for a second. I have something I want to talk about.
Oh, okay, Kim. Wait, that's so serious. Come over here, Kim. What is it?
I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style.
My style.
It's, well, a little eclectic, don't you think?
Yeah.
How would you even describe what you're wearing?
Okay, this is my most tame outfit, Kim.
Eclectic is for pop music with indigenous percussion. You're a sartorial maverick.
Superstar casual, of course.
Well, I can't say it doesn't fit you.
Okay.
Still, you might try branching out a little. You know the expression, the clothes make the man. The right outfit in the right situation can make all the difference in the
Okay.
world.
Now you're a sharp-dressed man. We could be style
Let's not
buddies.
get ahead of ourselves, detective.
A
Okay.
warm smile.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go.
Let's go. Where? We have hit a dead end, I fear. I don't know if we've checked this coast area. Which doesn't really make sense to me. Okay. The search for Ruby will have to continue in the next episode. Because she is elusive. We'll pause there for now, and we will find Ruby, maybe, next episode. Thanks for being here. See you guys soon.